going to demonstrate this very tricky process of grafting a single rib. So I've gotten it started and I'm grafting with this green heavy yarn. So I have my live stitches on the bottom and I have the stitches from the original provisional cast on the top on this double pointed needle. I put them on there and made sure they didn't seem twisted to me. So here's what I'm going to do. My live stitches on the bottom, I have a knit stitch coming up first and then a purl. So I'm going to go down through the knit stitch and down through the purl, just dropping the knit and not the purl. Then I'm going to go to that top, and those stitches seem to be flanking the purl. So I want to make a bump there like a purl. So I'm going to come up through the first one and drop it, and down through the second one and keep it on. Back to my live stitches. I got a purl and then a knit. I'm going to come up through the purl and up through the knit. Back to the top, these stitches look like they're flanking a knit stitch, so I'm going to go down through the through the first one, let it fall off, and up through the second one. Back to my live stitches, starting with the knit again. I always want to go down through the knit stitch and then down through the purl accompanying it. Back to the top, and lined up with the purl, so I want to make a bump again, so I'm going to come up through the first one and down through the second one. Back to the bottom, a purl and then a knit. Up through the purl, up through the knit. Okay, let's take a look. Tension's critical, but basically, if I can get these needles out of the way, you can see it is mimicking the knit and purl alternating, and if I adjust that tension, I think it'll look pretty even. Let's check out the back without losing these stitches. Again, tension's critical, but basically there it is mimicking that stitch. So basically, if we want to remember how we're doing it, when the live stitches are on the bottom, you're either going down through a knit stitch first and then down through the purl, or up through a purl stitch first and then up through the knit. And on the top, when we come up to the stitches that are by the purl row, we're coming up to make a bump and going back down. When we come up to two stitches flanking this knit row, we're going down in the back and back up, so that we're wrapping it around in the back, not making a bump like a purl.